All right, guys, so I just got off work and I want to address something in a video about work and business and self-employment and entrepreneurship, because I've spoke with a few of you guys in the comment section on like Instagram and stuff about work. And I'm a roofing contractor. My family has a small roofing company that me, my brother, and my dad own. We operate ourselves. And a lot of people today, more than ever, they say, I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to do my own thing. I don't want to work for anybody. I'm going to start a business and just, drink tasty drinks all day on the beach. Bro, entrepreneurship is not for 99% of the population. I will tell you that right now. 99% of the population is not cut out for entrepreneurship. And today, the job we're working on right now is a perfect example, just in a micro scale of what I'm talking about as the phone's blown up again. This job that we're working on right now currently, it's a house that they're selling. The house is for sale. The roof is one of the things they have to get done, along with some other things. There's deadlines, there's been deadlines, and obviously we're in Western Washington. The weather doesn't always cooperate when it comes to working on a roof. These deadlines have been pushed and manipulated multiple times. We're trying to get the roof done, and I've been dealing with realtors and the seller, and they've been messaging me saying this roof has to be, in bold letters, done by Friday. At the time of this video, it's Friday when I'm filming this. It has to be done Friday. You guys cannot be there after Friday. We have other people coming in. They're doing this, they're doing that. Like, it's a non-negotiable. I told them multiple times, the weather's not cooperating. That's not gonna happen. There's tons of rotten wood from whoever did the last job, a lot of bad installation and just rotten wood in the soffits, rotten wood all over the place. We tried our best, but I said, we're gonna be working through the weekend. Now, the other problem is, their biggest complaint is that our dumpster is in the driveway. The dumpster is blocking the driveway because that's where we're tearing off the old roofing and throwing it away. The dumpster cannot be there past Friday. Well, my dumpster company called me today and said, hey, we got 2 trucks broke down. We cannot get that dumpster until Monday. That's a problem. So I'm going back and forth with people all day long, just trying to work a miracle. Cannot do it. The realtor was just texting me before I started filming, going nuts. Like, oh, you guys aren't going to get paid and blah, blah. So now I'm like arguing with these assholes because they're like, no, this had to be done by Friday. I'm like, I don't put shit in writing about a finish date. We're in Washington. It rains all the time. If I can't work, I can't work. I'm not putting a finish date on shit, which I didn't do. So they're not going to not pay us. But I'm off work now, tired as hell. I want to go to the gym or do my own thing. I still got so many phone calls to make from other people and other potential jobs. I got emails that need to be sent that weren't sent because I worked late last night. I got phone calls that have to be made. I've got people who I'm supposed to drop sample boards off at their house, which will be starting soon so they can pick a color. Was supposed to do that yesterday. There is so much running around when you're self-employed and so much bullshit that the vast, vast majority of people won't succeed and don't even want to succeed. It's not fun, dude. It is not fun. And we haven't even broke the surface on all your competition and people undercutting you and keeping people happy and also, at least in the roofing industry, a lot of people that are not like self-employed but are car salesmen and all these other people that work in sales or any element of working with the public. Do you realize how much specifically my time that I can only speak of? I'm sure a lot of people in the comment sections can attest to this as well for whatever line of work they're in. At least 50% of my time spent meeting with people, chasing down leads, trying to sell jobs, at least 50% of the time, it's a complete waste of time and gas and energy, and I don't make a dime. You get nothing out of it. You get nothing out of it. Just time wasters, just stuff that doesn't lead anywhere. Most people are not willing to do that. They're not, and I don't blame them. There's many times I say, what the hell am I doing? To be successful, it's gonna be hard. If anybody tells you you're gonna start a business and sell t-shirts or pressure wash driveways and you're gonna be an overnight success, riding in the Corvette or top down in your sports car with hot chicks, and it's not how this works, dude. It's very hard. And most people will never be successful no matter how hard they try. Hell, I've been at this for how long now, and I got my head above water, but I'm not doing as well as a lot of my friends that just have normal jobs. The only reason I stick to this is because, for one, I love working with my family. That's amazing. I love the freedom of that. And also just that, the freedom. I don't want people yelling at me. I don't like it. I like doing my own thing. And the adventure is fun. And it's fun to know that I might strike gold and get my crap together and grow this into something amazing. The possibility is there. With most jobs, the growth is very limited. So there's that benefit. But like I said, I got these people screaming at me now. I gotta answer that text message that I just got. There was like 5 more before I even started filming. Haven't even looked at yet. Because I don't even know where this conversation is gonna go. They're screaming, it has to be done, you gotta be out of there, and we're not going to be. There were some materials that weren't delivered. They forgot to deliver a few things. I can't get them until Monday. They're not open until Monday. There's nothing I can do. And like I said, I got people that I still need to call back about other stuff. I got sample boards I'm supposed to drop off. You know, I got emails that haven't been responded to yet. And I'm not getting paid to do any of that. You don't get paid to do that stuff. That's just your responsibility. Wah, wah, wah. Stop crying. That's what you signed up for. I know a lot of people that talk about entrepreneurship that have pretty good jobs. Pretty cool jobs. They pay a decent wage. You get to clock in, clock out. After work, you're done. See you Monday. Not an entrepreneur. The bullshit never stops. It never stops. Anybody, I'm not going to say anybody, most people that try to embark on a journey of entrepreneurship, not only will they not succeed, they don't want to. It's too much headache, bro. It's a lot of headache. It's a lot of headache. So I'm telling you now, if you absolutely have to do your own thing, do it. God bless you. I hope it works out fine. But there is nothing wrong with working a job that you're remotely happy with, you remotely enjoy, and it remotely works for your schedule and you can make it work. You're doing all right. I promise. I promise. Don't always think the grass is greener on the other side, because most of the time it's not. Anyways, I wanted to talk about that a little bit because that's a question I get from a lot of you guys. It's mainly on Instagram. We talk about work, especially with younger guys. They'll message me and I want to start my own business. And then I'll say, what kind of business do you want to start? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? You're just chasing some dream of like being a rock star and like starting some business, and it's not how it works, bro. It's very hard. It's very, very hard. So hard to where most people, they're not going to want to do it. They're not going to want to do it. I should like unlock my phone and show you guys. Yeah, and then the message, they're just like, OMG. I didn't even read it yet, but it's like, OMG. I've told you this multiple times. Like, so I got this asshole yelling at me, scolding me, and I'm somebody with a relatively bad temper myself. I don't like being disrespected. So that's another skill that you must hone in itself, is keeping your cool when people push your buttons. They will push your buttons. Anyways, what else was I going to say in this? I just wanted to rant about that because I'm not trying to discourage you from starting your own business or embarking on something like that, but please understand, it's going to be hard. You're going to fall on your face over and over and over and over. You will screw up over and over and over. If you really love it, keep on going. But don't be afraid to realize, this might not be for me. This isn't what's ultimately going to make me happy. This is pretty miserable. Now, before I end it, I will say this too. Don't just run away from something because it's hard. Life isn't happy. Life is one hurdle after another. So don't give into this bullshit Disney dream of, you're supposed to love your job and whistle every day. No, work is hard. Work is hard. And if you're good at something that you don't really enjoy, but you can make good money, stick with it. Don't chase your dreams necessarily. Chase what you're good at when it comes to making money. Anyways, you guys get the idea. Let me know what you think. What experience do you guys have in this? Because a lot of people can look at your comments. They might be able to learn. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Are you somewhere in the middle? What do you think? What's your experience? I bet most of you guys in your everyday jobs deal with a lot of time wasters, let alone doing your own thing when you're not on the clock with another company. We'll talk again soon. God bless.